Okay, welcome to the podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about fucking your sister.
Welcome
Welcome to the second episode of the highly esteemed. We're recording this the day before it releases.
Yep. It's gonna be great. You see?
High production stuff, man.
Yeah. It's fantastic. We're already, I don't know if we even have a schedule for this, but the last time we recorded was like two weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
And I uploaded it on Tuesday, a week after.
nice. We're already ahead of the pack.
We already have. Does that count as breaking schedule?
I mean, if this episode would be what precedents the schedule, because we didn't
What if
say
I
anything about it in the
2
first
years
episode.
from now?
One episode every 2 years. It'd be just like fucking JonTron.
It's great. I can say also all the racial slurs I want in the meantime.
You'd have 2 years.
Speaking of saying things that shouldn't be said in public, fucking your sister.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe you would do this. Incest is wrong and has...
Fucking your sister, what made it popular, and why you shouldn't do it.
Okay, so incest has a lot of connotations and problems and shit. Like, it depends on where it comes from as well. Like,
Yeah.
country bumpkin southern incest probably stems from, like, just the nearest female because nobody fucking lives down here.
They don't have schools down there.
Yeah. So you
They're
have to
like,
ride on
you're
your
a
dirt
woman.
bike. You have to ride on your fucking shitty gas-powered dirt bike all the way across the fucking shit-stained farm to get to your nearest neighbor so you can fuck her sister, and then you head home and then you fuck your own sister.
But it turns out that your neighbor's sister was also your sister.
Shit.
And you end up just fucking everybody. Japan really likes fucking its sister.
Okay, now for Japan, it's more about, like, the loyalty.
Wish fulfillment?
Yeah. It's like...
But it's just like, get a normal wife.
It's a girlfriend with zero effort is what it is.
Oh, so they're lazy.
Because, like, why do you have to go and impress a girl to get her to like you when you have a little sister that already looks up to you? You know?
In most cases I've seen, the little sister's a little bitch.
I mean, usually, yeah, but also little sisters will do shit like make you a fucking packed lunch or shit, you know? Because that's like the
I thought
Japan...
that was your mom. I thought your mom does that.
I mean, yeah.
Is your little sister also your mom?
Oh, shit. Now that's some good shit right there.
That's a...
That is
I
a
haven't seen anything that's
heavy
done
bro
that,
moment.
actually.
heavy bro moment.
I never really thought about, like, it just being a no-effort GF. I always thought it was just, like, a taboo thing.
I mean, it is a taboo thing, but a lot of people get around the taboo by saying they're not actually related, which is a huge fucking cop-out. Why even make a point of it being your sister if they're not actually your sister?
If the audience doesn't get what we're referring to, it's probably a Ramo.
I mean, it could be...
And that other one that I will not name.
There's like 20 of them. There's Kiss X Sis, there's Oniai, there's Aremu, there's fucking... Most anime have some kind of sister fucking
Should
anyways.
I make this the thumbnail of this video? The one image where it's like this generation was raised on anime. Ramo taught me to fuck my sister. Arrow Manga Sensei taught me to fuck my sister.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good image. The most popular sister fucking anime isn't even about fucking your sister.
Is it SAO?
It is SAO. That
Oh god. What isn't that show? good,
Yeah, it's not good, that's for damn sure.
but it's sure as hell funny.
It panders to a lot of things, but you know, it's got
Panders
the
to gamers, and then Kirito discriminates against people by letting black people die. That was my favorite part of the show.
yep. He calls himself a beater. That's real good.
That's the real term they use. Beater, Beater, beater,
Yeah. He
beater.
his girlfriend canonically gets tentacle raped.
He canonically also stabs a dude in a parking lot.
He also canonically dies.
I don't remember that part. I remember the part where he's in the hospital room playing Gun Gale and they
No,
have like the
no,
heart.
no. It's at
I'm
the
so-
end. It's at the end of the Sword Art Online arc. He gets
No.
he gets stabbed by the guy, but then he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm not dead." Because remember, we made a huge joke about it, but
I don't remember it.
but
I remember getting stabbed, but I don't remember the joke.
it was I don't remember programming this
Oh yeah.
because there was a couple funny frames in that moment. It was a
And
very
then I like went on a whole rant about like how the fuck did like how would he not know?
it's an intense loophole in the story. It's a shit show.
It's like that one scene is just creates a wormhole. More like a Mobius strip.
I
Of
believe
loopholes.
it's called a Deus Ex Machina is the proper term. Because that actually used to be a pretty common thing. And stories that rely on something like that are eternally cursed to be horrible.
Deus Ex Machina. That's like when shit just happens and they're like, well, that happened and it worked out for me.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, Deus Ex Machina is God's intervention. It's just, oh, hey, everything's suddenly fine now. It's like a play where there's zero chance of success for the hero, and then the villain just kind of dies of heart attack. It's like, okay,
The one I never really thought about this, but that one part in SAO in Gun Gale where they have Kirito in the hospital, like hooked up to all this shit.
hmm
Was that be the first instance of medical gaming?
I don't really want to think about it.
Does he have a PhD in gaming?
I'm the first world-class gaming doctor.
What is Kirito's actual name? It's I'm gay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's definitely him just saying I'm gay. That's half the fucking show. That show sucks. We need to stop talking about it. Back to fucking your sister.
Well,
So, why do people think when they go to Comic Cat and sell their dojins that putting also it's your sister on it will make it sell better? Because it does, by the way. But where did that come from?
I mean, there's a lot of tropes. The one thing that I know Japanese people love is tropes.
Oh yeah, they love tropes. They can't get enough of tropes.
That's why shit like Sword Art Online is popular. But
I
we
could
said we
summarize
wouldn't talk
Sword
about
Art
Sword Art
Online
Online.
right now in entirely TV tropes pages. But that's another episode.
So, I mean, sisters fucking your sister, it's fucked up, but it's also like it's not that big of a deal in terms of like hentai.
Yeah, there are definitely worse things you can do, like fuck the reanimated, maggot-infested corpse of your wife. That's a doujin I read once. It wasn't good.
Or get raped by the reanimated maggot infested corpse of your wife.
Or get caught. I'm
Get
not gonna.
cucked by your reanimated, maggot-infested corpse of your
I
wife.
wasn't going there. I was gonna reference the Touhou Dojin with the cockroaches.
I mean, there's a lot of those. There's so many
With the
dojins.
cockroaches?
Yes, cockroaches, fucking bugs is
What?
not that
Like,
I don't even ask.
I never,
Don't even
I've
ask.
never even like seen that. The only instance was the cockroach one, and that one was just like, dude.
There's so much weird shit that gets made.
All the Dragon Quest dojins. Who the fuck cares about Dragon Quest?
I mean,
There's a lot more than you'd expect.
I think I have a pretty good grasp on how many Dragon Quest dojins there are.
Can you give me a number?
I can't give you a definite number, no. But I mean, I just know that there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know why.
Because it's popular.
It's because the boomers.
It's because of the big ass fucking titties.
Dragon Quest doesn't have titties. It's fucking. It looks like Dragon Quest.
Dog. Sorceress.
I've played 3 Dragon Quest games.
Wait,
2.
that's not even fucking Dragon Quest. What the fuck? Why is this? Huh.
Are you looking at it right now?
I mean, I googled Dragon Quest Sorceress, but it's Dragon Crown that I was thinking of.
Dragon Crown?
Yeah. I mean, I have seen quite a few Dragon Quest now that I'm looking it up. I've got
Shindal, other than making Emergence, also made a few Dragon Quest dojins. One of them was Gender Swap, and that was like, what the fuck?
I mean, most of the ones I've seen involve warrior. From
I think, like, if it's Dragon Quest, there's also going to be some taboo tag on it, like a NTR.
I mean, the ones that I've seen are like, they're all pretty foul. I don't normally look at feel good pornography. I'm not about that life. I'm here for a fucking wild ride. If someone doesn't die by the end of my hentai, I am upset.
If there's not a fucking, like, 3-act story in my hentai, I'm calling the cops. And there will be arrests made.
Yeah. If there's not at least one lolly with a 12-inch cock, I will arrest someone.
Not really sure about that. Wouldn't want to be on the highway. Speaking of cock. This is going to be the greatest segue ever. Speaking of cock. The
new
recent...
Touhou.
Yes!
The new Touhou girl.
The 3 new girls from Touhou. One of them is a dead child, one of them's a cock, and one of them's a cow. I don't know how a dead child counts as an animal, but I'm just going to go with it. Children are animals, though.
I mean, isn't she more like a guardian of dead children?
No, I think... I'm not sure, because it's all fucking, like, whenever this shit gets released, everybody fucking throws around information like it's fucking
Because
food.
a lot of people have been pairing her up with, like, Yuyuko. Or...
She is dead. I know she's dead.
And I know people have been pairing her up with the one... I think it's... Notori? Which one is the necromancer? I forget. Sega. Sega is the necromancer. So... If I look up Sega and new Touhou...
Anyways, she's dead. I don't know her name. She has the power to, like, stack rocks. Which
yeah, she creates burial mounds.
is... Well, no, all of the powers in Touhou say capable of, but still, it's probably the worst power so far.
I mean, there are some pretty useless powers in the
I
Touhou
don't know, being
universe.
Chinese is a pretty good power.
Oh, I just found a picture of Bald Ramu.
Do you want that in the show notes? So, now what I've been hearing is that Zune became an emo and wants this story to be darker, and that's why he has a dead child in it, presumably.
I mean, he did say that this game was going to be have a darker tone to it, but
Yeah, he said that about Low-K.
the demo was released and it's still just Touhou.
It's still Touhou,
He
except everything's red.
he added in a new mechanic which is kind of cool,
Eh,
but also kind of gay.
There's
There's the spirit mechanic.
yeah, I don't really get that, but I guess he was talking about the story and fucking like, how about instead of that, fucking around with shit that doesn't matter, and we're gonna get another extra stage boss that does nothing.
Look,
Who's the other sages? How about that?
I'm just gonna tell you, that a Touhou will finally die. It will
One died
fine.
already.
Shut up. It doesn't count.
Fudo's dead. There are plenty of characters that are dead. Yuko's dead. Yomu's half dead.
Mion's dead.
Yeah,
Um,
there's plenty of dead.
Kassen is back
And
and
Oni.
better than ever.
She's just in Oni. They finally did it. They stopped fucking jerking us off. And we were just like, yeah, okay, done.
She's got her arm back.
And now she'll never be playable in another fighting game. Thank God. I can't wait until the next spin-off game where it's it's Touhou Kart and they're racing to the moon.
Yes. That's good shit.
Low-K and Hidden Star in Four Seasons. I always fuck up the names of these games when I say them. Those almost got into plot. And then Zune just kind of forgot what he was doing. And then just wrote some shit at the end of the extra stage dialogues. And then just fucked off. And then he was like, oh yeah, 17 wallabies and fucking dogs.
Dogs?
Dead children.
Yes. Dogs and dead children in my Touhou games? More
mean-
likely than you think.
The extra stage boss. Okay, if Kaizen shows up, I'll be mad.
She's gonna show up.
I don't want her to.
The real question is, who do you think else will show up?
The other Oni.
I mean, are you sure? 'Cause
Probably. If the other Oni doesn't show up, then we're gonna have to wait another 3 years.
because it's called Wicked Beast and or Wily Beast and Weakest Creature. So far, two of the new Touhous are based on animals.
Well, 3 actually, because children are animals and dead ones count too.
Yes, dead children are an animal. How could I forget? I don't really think so, but
Honestly, it's probably just gonna be like another like there's no way we could have possibly predicted it because it has nothing to do with anything important.
it's gonna be a furry. The next Touhou is gonna be a furry.
It's gonna be as good as Junko. Junko's gonna show up again and fire circles at you again, and it's gonna be great.
Is there actually? I don't know.
No, what? You have to say it now.
I was just thinking that there might be like a more bit of a tribal theme to this new Touhou game, because that was kind of the feeling I was getting.
I mean,
What with the
by
focus?
tribal, do you mean like? I don't know what you mean by that though.
I was thinking like when I first saw the one girl with the earlobes, I thought that it was like I didn't think she was Buddhist at first.
Oh wait, she's Buddhist?
I do believe so. I do believe
Oh,
that was what I heard. I actually
that's.
thought that she was like a tribal girl instead.
I had no idea what I was looking at.
But
I
I guess I could see her as like a Buddhist monk, but it makes sense that she guides
if she's
spirits.
Buddhist, then it makes. If it's Buddhist, it also makes sense that she's dead.
Yeah, but I know a lot of like Native American stuff does spirits, but I highly doubt Zune gives a single shit
I
about Native
highly.
American shit.
Dude, the most shits he's given about Native Americans was Clown Piece.
Yeah,
That's his interpretation of Native American culture.
and just a big fat I'm glad they've been dead. Zune probably went to a Native American camp and
Reservation.
reservation, and some like 300-pound Native American walked up to him, asked for a picture, and then charged him $50 for it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they do that. You didn't know that?
No, I've never been to a reservation.
Yeah, that's how they steal your money.
Isn't it? The
They
casinos?
they they coax you into taking a picture with them, and then they charge you for it.
That sucks. Also, other bet. First three bosses have nothing to do with the rest of the plot. Just like another game I know. Oh wait, DDC.
I mean, kind of.
That's entirely possible. What is the incident?
I
Like,
don't know.
I think if we... I haven't heard what the incident was.
I don't.
Like,
I don't keep up with this stuff that well.
I try to, but like, no one's... From what I've seen, no one said what the incident is. Probably something to do with spirits and dead children.
I can't believe Zune has to censor his own game.
Yep. Yomu's a dick.
Yeah. Yomu probably has a dick.
You're right. What's the boss order? Is it the dead kid, and then the bird, and then the cow?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
yeah, that makes sense.
Because the dead kid guards the... No, the cow guards the river. The Sanzu River.
Oh, it's the Sansu River, then we're definitely dealing with dead things.
Yeah, because the cow runs a fishing post in the Sanzu River, so you
Like,
can...
like her stone baby.
Yeah, because she's based on a creature, a mythological creature that would guilt people into...
Turning into stone.
No, she would hand them the stone baby and then push them into the river.
What the fuck?
And the legend goes that people would have to either drop the baby to be able to swim away to safety, or hold on to the baby and then drown. So it was a moral dilemma of if you wanted to save the baby, you would have to drown yourself.
How heavy was that fucking baby?
I mean, it was made of stone. It was a
it's
trick.
stone. Oh yeah.
It was a trick.
I'd be like, hey, is that baby made of stone? Also, like, if anyone gives me anything near a river, I'm taking 5 steps back.
Nice.
Especially if it's cinder blocks and rope. Reimu's stick gets longer. Does this have any meaning?
Yeah, actually.
Elaborate.
I believe that Reimu's stick grows with every yokai she defeats. It absorbs a part of their power, and
This
and
is
Reimu becomes slightly stronger with each yokai that she beats. Eventually, it also could be a measure of her.
It also could just be Zune
Yeah, it could
getting
be
more
Zune.
and more drunk.
But I know that in Gensokyo, people actually
Don't have dicks.
they fight over faith. They try and get people to have faith in them so they can gain power because there's like how many religious shrines in Gensokyo?
Okay, so Hakare Shrine doesn't count because there's not a god. There's
But the Maria
yeah, there's a lot.
the Maria Shrine,
Moria.
whatever
Moria's
the fuck it
shrine.
is.
They have they worship Kaneko, but Suaku's also there too.
I'm just saying that Sanae did not like the fact that people worshipped Reimu in her deliciously sweaty armpits.
Which is why Sane also has the same exact outfit, but it's green.
I mean, they're both shrine maidens, they're just for different shrines.
You'd expect that, like, the outfit is a bit different. I don't know. Fuck it. So basically, this new game's either gonna suck or suck. Because it has nothing to do with anything.
I mean, it's just gonna be a Touhou game. Everybody's
Yeah,
gonna like it regardless of how bad it actually is.
I mean, no one liked Low-K. No one liked Low-K, let's be real. Low-K was like the worst thing ever. No one liked Clown Piece. No one liked June. No one liked anything about that game.
I mean,
Zune played I Want to Be the Guy and was like, and then he made a game, and then everybody was like, Zune. This was 12 years ago.
I mean, a lot of people seem to like Lil K's characters.
Yeah, the characters, they do like them, and that's partly because the attention Lil K got due to it being so bad. And also because it's really easy to make fan stuff with the set of characters given. Because you could just group them in like they're easily groupable.
They're a bunch of fucking idiots who live on the moon.
Yeah. Actually, it's I'm not sure if they confirmed it or not, if Junko actually lives on the moon.
How could she not live on the moon?
Because she's exiled, I think. Weird t-shirt lady whose name I can't pronounce. I don't know why she
Acacia?
showed up. She
Uh,
was like the most like the what?
her
Who?
design is actually
It's
one of the worst Touhou designs in my opinion.
it. Okay, let's be real. Jokes aside, funny T-shirt meme aside, what the fuck is that T-shirt?
Yeah, Hikashia's.
What the fuck is that? Why would a god wear a T-shirt like that? Why would a god wear a T-shirt? First of all, why would a god wear a tricolored plaid skirt? Also that
I don't like Hikashia's design. Uh,
I
doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's Earth, Moon, and Mars.
no,
So
it's Earth, Moon, and the Hell,
hell,
which is Mars, according to a lot of things.
yeah. Like Doom. Doom thinks Mars is hell.
Do no, it's just that like the
There's a portal to hell on Mars. Well,
yes, which makes Mars Hell
I
technically.
okay. I don't want to talk about Doom. I want to talk about Hikacia.
And how much I hate her.
Yeah, she's dumb.
I hate her stupid T-shirt. Like, haha, funny meme aside, I think Zune was aware of what he made, especially Asane's dialogue, which is where the weird T-shirt meme comes from. She goes up to fucking Hell Girl and immediately it's like weird T-shirt. Sane
Yeah.
and Loke is like the type of person who would go up to a police station and just start screaming racial slurs.
Okay. But
Anyways, back to
it's
Hell Girl.
it's really
I don't like
it's
the thing on her
jarring
head
compared to the other
is
characters. It
the
doesn't
thing on
fit
her head is so
the
bad. Like what the fuck?
it doesn't fit Toho's theme at all. The art
It's
style, it
really
doesn't
weird. She
like
just like looks like a fan character. A bad one.
but I guess she appeals to
Some people.
people who like big titty goth girls even though she doesn't have big titties. She's probably the closest thing that Toho has to a goth girl, or the first closest thing.
I mean,
Because
PC98.
you could probably say some other girls are goth girls,
Medicine.
but
Medicine, I would consider goth.
uh, I mean, maybe.
I mean, she's a doll that emits poison 24/7. And
Yeah,
look at what she's wearing.
I see what she's wearing, but
I wouldn't really call Hell Girl's like outfit goth. It's more punk, but like the bad one where it's like, oh god, get away from me, you fucking freak.
I mean, yeah, it's like grungy stuff, but
Like, I would
medicine,
wear that t-shirt as a joke.
Okay, so there's two different types of goth. There's like gothic and goth. Medicine is closer to gothic. Hikacia is just goth. Like she would probably wear eyeshadow and purple lipstick and
Lipstick and dance under bridges.
yeah. That's the
As
kind
one
of
does.
character that Hikacia looks like.
And by the way, she apparently is always present in 3 worlds at the same time, which is extremely impressive if you think about it.
yeah.
Also, I guess she's like one of the most powerful characters. I don't know. Because I don't really care about her. She's barely relevant.
Hikacia shops at Hot Topic.
This joke has been made a lot, and it's still funny.
But like I said, she really doesn't fit in with the rest of the cast.
Yeah, coming off of like Junko being very Chinese. I mean, I guess with Clown Peas literally wearing an American flag, you'd expect whoever owns her to be a little out there, but like the
I mean, Clown Piece, her design is very whimsical and comedic. Like, yeah, she has the American flag
she's a
colors.
fairy.
Yeah, I know, but
Like
it's
that's why she's comedical, is because comical is because like she's a fairy, so she can get away with that. But like Hellgirl's design is not very like the fucking t-shirt, man. It's like wearing a Supreme shirt.
yeah.
She's wearing a Supreme shirt. Yo, can we get a Photoshop of Hellgirl, but instead of the Welcome Hell shirt, it's one of those Minecraft shirts. Did she even appear in any? No.
No, I think
They,
she's only made one appearance.
other than like probably Violet Detector, which no one talked about ever. What was?
But I mean, at the very least, I feel for the people who like her because no one else likes her.
Yeah.
And
Lil K just had some really silly designs.
I can understand the feeling of knowing that your favorite character will probably never get more than 2 appearances.
We're not bringing up Mema. We're not talking about Mema. That's a rule. Rule 1 of this podcast, no Mema.
I wasn't even thinking about her.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, Lil K designs. There's Saren with the like. She's wearing this dress, and she's got that mallet. That's I think it's the mallets they use for making tofu or something. I don't know, but it's got blood on it. Kind of weird. Then we have another rabbit named Ringo who eats Dongo. That's her thing, and she's wearing. I don't know what those hats are called. What are they called? Fuck
Uh,
it, I don't know.
Mofu balls? I don't
No,
fucking know.
no, the things she eats are called Dongo. I don't know what her hat is.
Oh,
Um,
like a reporter hat thing.
yeah. Sagame, one of the. No one ever pointed this out, but she's one of the few toes that doesn't wear a hat. She's kind of boring. Doremi is Cancer. All she does is make smug faces and do nothing. Clown Piece is Satan incarnate. I was talking about designs. Doremi.
Dormy's
She looks
design,
like Santa.
yeah, Dormy's design is kind of weird.
Yeah. I don't.
Um,
Clown Piece. It was inevitable. It was only a matter of time until Zune makes a fairy that's wearing the American flag.
but Dormy is just wearing Santa's hat.
Yeah, that's just Santa's hat. Like,
Nothing else about her says anything about. I mean, she does kind of look like a black and white Christmas tree.
holy fuck.
But then she has a cow tail. So
That's because she's like fucking. I don't know. Not sure if she's Lunarian or just a yokai that lives on the moon. I don't know. Then there's Clown Piece.
she doesn't even live on the moon. Dormy.
I think I see her paired a lot with Sagame, so that gives me the impression that she's at least connected to the Lunarians. I can't remember the dialogue from that game for fucking shit. But, like, I'm guessing she's either a yokai who lives on the moon or just a Lunarian. You know who's not a Lunarian? Clown Piece.
Yeah, she's just there, isn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, she's one
What
of the
kind
more.
of name is Clown Piece?
She's one of the more dangerous fairies, though. So
I think canonically, yeah, and it's because of her torch. I forget its power.
to make people go insane.
Oh yeah, because Lunar. Oh yeah, okay. Pretty effective against me.
Because every single time you see her, you go fucking insane.
Yeah, I want to kill her. I want to strangle her. It's not a joke. Junko is actually top 10 character designs that I could relate to matzo bread. She is kind of really boring.
Junko's a really safe design.
Yes. And that makes sense because she's an actual figure from actual Chinese mythology.
But I think she works because, I mean, it is a safe bet. It is very easy to understand the concept behind her just by looking at her, whereas some of the other characters, especially Hecatia, you just look at them and you're like, I don't understand what this is supposed to be. But you look at Junko and you're like, oh, okay. The design is very clear.
I look at the Hellgirl and and then I remember like the plaid tricolored skirt, and I'm like, who the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea? Well, Zune obviously. Who thought that it was okay? Yeah, Zune. Redhead. As of late, most extra stage bosses. No! Don't send me that image.
Oh, come on now.
Extra stage bosses have kind of been declining in
Quality?
yeah, ever since like I'd say around 10 was Mountain of the Faith, that was Suwako, 11 was I think Subterranean Aneurysm,
Nice.
12 was UFO. Okay, so 11 was Koishi. My opinions on Koishi are as follows. I think the fandom butchered her. I hate her now.
She's
That did not have as much. I doubt that has as much of effect as we think it does.
I mean, it's nice.
I do see a lot of fan art of it, which is really weird to see fan art of a fan production. "12" was UFO, which had Nue. Nue is cool, I guess. 13
Nue,
was
I guess.
10 Desires, I think. Yeah, 10 Desires.
And then 14 was double dealing character.
Okay, so 13 and 14, I think, have the most uninteresting extra stage bosses as of late. Because we have Raiko and Mamizo. Mamizo literally has nothing to do with the plot as far as I know. Feel free to correct me a lot. I still won't care about her.
I mean, I think Raiko is actually pretty cool.
Raiko,
because I do like the Thunder God drums.
Raiko makes sense because the two I don't know how to pronounce the word, but the whole incident in 14 was that objects were coming to life, and there were two. I think fourth stage was these two sisters, the Ben sisters. Yeah, they were both yokai that were objects that came to life. They were both instruments, and she was the drummer for them. That was cool because she was related to the events that was going on. Mamizo, on the other hand, she's important because she's just from the outside world. I don't know why they fight her.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I guess Zune made her so that the Taoist crew could have, like, their own new way. But no one really... You could have... I don't know. I guess, like, there was nothing better to do for their extra stage.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think it's bad.
I just don't like her. She's, like, really underwhelming as an extra stage boss. Underwhelming also is Hidden Star in Four Seasons, extra stage boss, being the 6th stage boss. That's really underwhelming and good, and, well, then again, yeah, she's the sage. I don't think you can top that. Maybe don't blow it on the fucking... Zune.
That's gonna be a big yikes from me.
Zune. If you're listening, don't blow it on the 6th stage.
He's gonna fucking do it.
Don't blow it on the 6th stage. Okina was... I really think that Okina's cool. She's just Yukari, but different. I haven't seen much of her, though. People don't seem to like her at all, which is kind of sad.
I mean, she looks like Discount
She looks like
Junko.
Junko.
Yeah, she
She does look like... That was
she
the
just
first
looks like
thing
Discount
anyone said was like, who the fuck is this? She looks like Junko. But she really has that puffy face.
Yeah.
I almost said... Her face is really puffy. I don't... She spits out a bunch of lore stuff that doesn't... that doesn't... fucking matter. She implies that Eternity Larva is actually a god. She says something to Raymond after Raymond leaves in the extra stage. She wants to fuck Marissa, and I don't give a shit about Aya.
Who doesn't want to fuck Marissa though?
Go away. Okay, thanks. That's a good point. Here's a list of characters that don't want to fuck Marissa. Marissa.
What is it about Marissa? I don't get it.
Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Okina. She's like, I don't. She's literally a fusion of Yukari and Junko, I guess.
Um,
And I guess, like,
she doesn't have enough to stand out.
yeah, because Yukari stood out because she was an extra stage of an extra stage boss.
I think if Okina didn't have her hat, she would actually stand out more.
I don't even know what the fucking hat is. It's just a box.
But like, Touhou rely so much on those big fucking hats to stand out that when you see one without a hat, it stands out even more.
I mean, the fandom does somewhat create faces for the characters. Like, I have to think of an example. With, those Aya and Hatate, I think her name is.
I mean, there is a Hatate.
Yes, the other Tengu. Um, Hatate usually looks more depressed than Aya.
I mean, Hatate has eyeballs half the size of her fucking head, so
Yes. I fucking oof.
yeah,
Thanks.
she is
Double
big
spoiler,
fucking eye.
baby.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
I guess like Touhou 16 would have people would have cared of Okina if she was not if she wasn't the sixth stage boss and Zune could think of something else to put there.
Just put literally fucking anyone.
Literally just make another character. You didn't have to do this. No one cares about Okina. Sad. You know who everybody cares about though? Koishi. Fuck Koishi.
I
She
mean,
should be like number 80 on every poll.
but she's
She
goofy
sucks.
and funny and happy.
She's Lel XD funny. Lay funny. Lay LXD funny.
She is the Alexa Play Despacito of Touhou.
She really is. No, that's the Prism River sisters. Anyways, so like Koishi, I hate her so much because when she showed up in Subterranean Aneurysm, she didn't even act all that like detached from reality. She just acted like a normal person with powers,
I mean,
albeit like a little immature, but like the way they depicted her in like the fighting games is much different than her in Subterranean Aneurysm. I don't even know where they got like I guess people read it. You know, I'm gonna have to put these in like the description and maybe even timestamp them.
I mean,
I just noticed Okina like has the weird armpit thing. Like,
I don't think that picture actually is accurate to her. Oh yeah, she does actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
her
weird.
wraps aren't connected to her. I don't know.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Koishi. Yeah, I guess certain things happened between Subterranean Aneurysm's release and her first appearance in the fighting games, which I think was Hopeless Masquerade. That I'm not gonna say what those things were because we're not Japanese. I'm not Japanese. He can say whatever he wants. But whatever happened changed the perception of Koishi enough for her to be what she is now, and also get her the #1 spot on one poll for a year somehow. How the fuck?
Truly magical.
That's the real crazy shit. How the fuck did that happen? Oh yeah, people voted.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't believe Zun would do this.
I can't believe Zune.
Alright, so...
Yeah, you're gonna post Satori next, aren't you?
Fuck! God fucking damn it!
Yeah, I've seen that.
Alright.
Here's a list of things that Zune also ripped off. Everything ever.
Yeah.
He's a drunk 40-year-old dude in Japan.
He doesn't give a single fuck.
That's how you should draw hands.
Yeah.
Good old Zune.
Never
Good old-
change. Never change. We
Good
ended
old
up talking
Zune.
about Touhou more than we talked about fucking your sister.
fucking your sister. Because Touhou is much more important than fucking your sister.
Yep. How many sisters are there in Touhou?
Let's see. There's the Prism River sisters. I don't think the...
Maidens of the Kaleidoscope.
Are those the fairies?
I don't fucking know.
The fairies that appear in Cherno's side game. I don't know if they're sisters. There's them, there's Satori and Koishi, there's Vermillion and Flandre. I don't care about the pronunciation. There's Mai and what's her face? There's the Ben sisters. We're at 11 right now. There's... I think that's it.
And not a single one of them have sex with their sister.
Yep, not a single one of them has fucked their sister.
That is so sad. Zune, please fix this in the new Touhou game.
Yep,
Please.
Please.
Give one of the Touhous a sister, and then make them hot lesbians.
By
Make
the
it-
way,
Make it the extra boss. Make the extra boss actually 2 girls who act as one. Make it a double
Two-
boss. That would be something, wouldn't it?
that would be the first extra boss that's 2 people.
It would be actually pretty good. It would be solid. And with that, I think it's time that we finish it.
Zune, I will come to your house and fight you one day, and I will win.
Yeah, it'll be an arm wrestling contest, best out of 5, but we will
I
use...
have a gun.
Yeah, we we'll do whatever the fuck we want. You can only use one arm.
I have a gun, and it's the arm I'm going to use. And it's constantly pointed at your head.
Yep.
This is a serious...
This is a friendly suggestion.
Yes. Zune, make 17 good, or I will partake in a... Fuck, let me reword that. Zune, make Touhou 17 good, or we will arm wrestle you. Fairly.
Extremely fairly. With judges to make sure that no cheating occurs.
I might even pull Raigeki.